So Call of Duty Vanguard got revealed yesterday on August 19th, and we've gotten a lot of details about the game so far regarding campaign, multiplayer, and a little bit about zombies. For zombies, we know when we'll get the full reveal, and we got a little description of how zombies works, but we're going to get into zombies later on in the video, but mainly we're going to be talking about campaign and multiplayer. Let me know, guys, down in the comments if you're hyped for Call of Duty Vanguard. If not, that's perfectly fine too. Just keep it constructive. Don't keep it like a complete keyboard warrior whine fest down in my comment section. If it happens to get views, just let everyone know down in your opinion. It doesn't matter if you're wrong or right. So let's get into campaign first. So Call of Duty Vanguard releases in 2 months, November 5th. Now, this is a bit odd for Call of Duty because normally Call of Duties are revealed in the May-June type of area, and then right about now is when we would be playing the beta. Now, unfortunately, that's not the case for this Call of Duty. It releases November 5th, and Sledgehammer Games has about maybe a month and a half to give us an alpha, because we now get alphas for Call of Duty games. I do apologize for this long video, guys, but I was editing this video, and I forgot to mention that there are leaks and rumors suggesting that there will be an alpha coming for this game in 7 days. So right now it's August 20th, and in 7 days on the 27th of August, there will be an alpha, and it will more than likely be first on PlayStation for a couple days to a week. Xbox and PC will then get it later to play it. So if that is true, do expect some alpha gameplay. I already pre-ordered the game, so I have the beta basically pre-installed. So if we don't get an alpha, then expect the beta. We have no clue when the beta starts. Some people were saying the beta starts somewhere in the beginning to middle of September. So we might get a beta sometime in the middle of September. And another thing I wanted to mention is that a lot of rumors and leaks were suggesting that this game was way ahead of schedule. Why did they wait until August 19th to reveal the game? Usually Call of Duties are revealed in May to June, and then roughly around and then like a month later, maybe 2 months later after the reveal, we're playing the alpha, and then we're playing the beta. So I don't know why, if those leaks were true, why we would get a reveal now. And then especially with zombies, I forgot to mention this at the zombies section of the video. I do apologize for that. Zombies won't be revealed until Hallows Eve. So that's basically October 30th and October 31st. That is 6 to 7 days before the game's revealed. Because the game comes out on November 5th, and they're revealing zombies October 30th to the 31st, Hallows Eve. So that's Halloween. Why? That's mind-boggling to me that they waited so long to reveal the game alone, but to reveal zombies 6 to 7 days before the game's revealed. Even after we've played the alpha and beta and people know what the game plays like and feels like. That's just so mind-boggling to me that Activision and Sledgehammer Games decided to do that. Oh, well, now in Treyarch, since they're the lead development on zombies. That's just so weird to me. I forgot to mention that in the video, and I do apologize for that. Now, to start off, the campaign of Vanguard is centered around the rise of special forces, groups of trained fighters attacking against enemies together. The concept was something that was unheard of during the World War II era. But we did have special forces groups kind of popping up. We had the OSS, which later became the FBI or the CIA. We had the SAS, which during that time was kind of classified as a special force. Call of Duty Vanguard's campaign is not a sequel to Sledgehammer Games, the 2017 title, Call of Duty World War II, but rather a brand new game in the title with a focus on all fronts of World War II. The campaign director, Dave Swenson, hope I'm pronouncing that right, says that the team spoke directly with historical advisors on the different stories of World War II. The team looked at tide-turning battles, but also had the outcome of the war was determined by critical moments. Now, the overview and the story of the campaign. I know if those of you who don't like campaign, you can just skip over this, but you really shouldn't because Modern Warfare's campaign was god tier. I have a feeling this campaign is going to be god tier, depending on how long it is. Cold War's campaign was garbage, in my opinion. I don't really like Treyarch campaigns and to put my point out there even more. I don't like Treyarch games to begin with. I just don't think. I think Treyarch has lost their whole. I just think they lost their whole jazz, I guess you could call it. It takes place across all fronts of the war: the Pacific Front, Western, Eastern, and North Africa campaigns. The team wanted to tell stories of individuals who put their lives on the line during the war, a micro-focus on select stories that come to life in unique ways in the world of Vanguard. World War II's featured huge armies running into battles. There are no Navy SEALs, no high-tech equipment. It was not always fought on the front lines. The war was fought everywhere. That is true, even in civilian places and destroyed homes. Now, quickly, I want to add to this that a lot of people don't understand how much, at least for America, how much the civilian effort impacted the war. If you look at, for instance, there is a place near where I live, and if anyone here is a native Michigander, you know Willow Run Airport. If you don't know Willow Run Airport, it was an airport during World War II that manufactured, and I'll put a picture on screen for those of you who don't understand this. This was a massive bomber factory during World War II, and if you guys know who Rosie the Riveter is, this is her origin. This is where she came from. I actually had two grandparents that were a part of Rosie the Riveter. They were Rosie the Riveter. And these women built bombers and planes and ammo and every sorts of things for the war effort. So, yeah, civilians had a huge part in the war, especially in the United States during the early 30s and late 40s. So from like 1930s to 45. And it's still like that. But anyways, Sledgehammer Games wanted to focus on identifying the first rise of groups of trained individuals fighting together, and this led to the rise of special forces. In Vanguard, players will get to experience the four fronts of the war, which would be North Africa, Eastern, West, and the Pacific, of World War II through the eyes of four Special Forces characters. The story revolves around the four being set in Berlin, Germany, to identify Project Phoenix. This is a project that they believed was how the Nazis intended to prolong their rule beyond Hitler. So they wanted to keep Nazism, fascism growing even when Hitler evidently passed or, ended himself. The four special forces were sent to stop this advancement. During their attempt to stop, the four forces get captured and taken into the Lion's Den inside the Gestapo headquarters. If you guys don't know what the Gestapo is, it's basically the Secret Service. It's basically, it's just a police force. The Nazis interrogated them. This is a weird sentence. The Nazis interrogating them were scared because they had never seen small squads of Allied forces fighting together that were highly trained. That was hard for me to say for some reason. This sets the foundation for what Vanguard is about. Players will follow the four Special Forces characters through their journey during the war and how they came together to fight for their people. Excuse me. Now, the characters in Vanguard, the four Special Forces characters of Call of Duty Vanguard, are based on real individuals that fought during World War II. Arthur Kingsley is the leader of a Special Forces unit and is a British paratrooper, part of the 9th Paratrooper Battalion based on Sidney Cornell. Kingsley is the leader of the team. Lieutenant Polina Petrova is from the Soviet Union, part of the 138th Rifle Division, and based on Ludmila Palachenko, who was a Soviet sniper in the army. Now, this lady is based on the female sniper in the Russian military during World War II, who was nicknamed Lady Death for, I think 327 confirmed kills, and she's the highest female sniper to ever have that kill count. So, and before people get butthurt, yes, the Russian military used women a lot in their military. So, yeah, there you go. Petrova is described as, sorry, I don't speak Russian, is an inspiration and a hero to the locals for her bravery in fighting off German forces. She helped local civilians with fending off German fighters during her time and became an integral part of the Special Forces unit. The third member of Special Forces Division is Captain Wade Jackson. Jackson is part of the Scouting Squadron 6, a U.S. fighter pilot based on Vernon Mike McKell. Jackson experienced the growth of becoming a member of the team after working and flying solo in his team, and becomes an expert pilot for his crew. The last of the Special Forces is Second Lieutenant Lucas Riggs. Riggs is a part of the 20th Battalion from Australia, which fights in North Africa. The character is based on Charles Upham, who was a New Zealand soldier that fought in the North Africa campaign in real life. Sledgehammer Games says the Australian infantrymen set new standards in their religion for how to fight, and that it will show in the North African front of the game's campaign. Now we're on to multiplayer, probably everyone's favorite, and mine too, considering we know that the game is being on the new IW8 engine, which is the engine that was used in the incredible game Modern Warfare of 2019. Most exciting pieces of information that has been revealed about the game's multiplayer is that the game will be launching with 20 maps. That is the most maps in Call of Duty history, and the second game with the most maps in Call of Duty history is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's literally like one less. So it's a little weird for them to, brag about that, but whatever. 16 of these maps will be traditional 6v6 multiplayer gameplay, with the other 4 only being designed for the new Call of Duty Vanguard Champion Hill game mode, which has been described as mixed between Battle Royale and 2v2 gunfight. One of the new multiplayer features will be combat pacing gameplay options. Players will be able to pick between 3 combat pacings options in the multiplayer features, which each one offering their own unique experience. The Call of Duty Vanguard combat pacings are tactical, standard, and blitz. Standard is the traditional gameplay experience of past Call of Duty multiplayers, while tactical combat pacing option is more like hardcore. Blitz has been described as much more casual experience with plenty of action with as many players as possible being crammed into one map for pure chaos and fun. The popular gunsmith feature from Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War will return to Call of Duty Vanguard. However, it will be coming with 2 new features that consist of custom ballistics and ammo types. Now, I don't know why they're saying 2 new features when Modern Warfare literally has the ballistics and ammo types in their fucking game. Like the M4, you can switch between the 9mm rounds, 4.58 SOCOM, and then you have 5.56. The M13, you can switch between 300 Blackout and 5.56. The MP5, you can switch between 10mm rounds and 9mm rounds. Another exciting element of Vanguard's multiplayer will be that it will feature destructible environments that will open up new gameplay opportunities for players to experience. All of this is off of Charlie Intel, so I'll have all the links down in the description. But it says, throw a grenade into a room. Everything will move / be affected. I almost said infected. Shoot through planks. They are destroyed. Creating new sightlines, destroying a door, opens areas up and on the map, and much more. My favorite part, and this involves the new cooperative mode for Call of Duty Vanguard. We have zombies in this year's Call of Duty. Now, me personally, and you're seeing it in the background footage here, is I really love the look and the design and the gameplay aspects that Call of Duty World War II brought with zombies. In personal opinion, what Sledgehammer Games did with Call of Duty World War II zombies was incredible. The way the zombies looked, the way the zombies feel, the way the atmosphere of the game felt was just incredible. And I hope that experience comes to this game. I hope the zombies look absolutely disgusting. I hope they feel terrifying. Now, I will say Call of Duty World War II, they marketed the game as basically being a horror game, but it didn't feel like a horror game. Maybe the first time you play the game, it felt a little uneasy, very horror-ish, but the more and more you played the game, the jump scares got annoying. The horror aspect, you just didn't feel it. So, that being said, I'm a little worried for Zombies. Zombies will be making a return in Vanguard, and it'll be developed by Treyarch Studios. In my personal opinion, Treyarch Zombies has kind of fallen off. I think once Black Ops 3 was done, Zombies has just fell off to the face of the earth. Black Ops 4 was not good at all. And Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War, I feel like the story just didn't captivate me. It didn't catch me. I was kind of getting tired of the whole, like, this weird, stupid Dark Aether shit. Now, I understand that's been a part of the storyline for a long time, but it's kind of just gone out of this type of, like, grounded and realistic list. What? It's kind of gone away from this. I could actually see this happen to what the hell is this shit? It's kind of gotten boring, in my opinion. And I do apologize for that. I know a lot of people love Treyarch in general, and they love Treyarch Zombies, but I just feel like they've lost their surpriseness, I guess is the word I'm trying to say. They've lost the freshness, and especially with Cold War, where playing Zombies is just boring as hell. Like, there's nothing going on. It's drawn out, it's boring. I've already expressed my opinions on that. It'll be the first time two separate Call of Duty games have had a co-op game mode made by the same developer, as modes like Zombies were developed by the lead studio at the time, such as Sledgehammer Games, their zombie game modes in Advanced Warfare and World War II. Their storyline for Vanguard Zombies will be a prequel to the Dark Aether story playing out Black Ops Cold War. This news also means that Sledgehammer Games will be focused entirely on Call of Duty Vanguard's campaign and multiplayer. Now, we are done with all the news, and quickly, there will be a new Warzone map, and there will be anti-cheat arriving for Call of Duty Vanguard. Fucking finally. We haven't got... I just don't know why Call of Duty has never added an anti-cheat, especially with the shit going on in Warzone. So that is all what we got for news about Call of Duty Vanguard. That's all of the stuff that I could find on Charlie Intel and Call of Duty's website. Obviously, after this video, probably even today, we've gotten more information, and we'll get more information as the days go by, and as we play the alpha, as we play the beta, and as the game comes out. The game is about 2 to 3 months away right now. It's August. We got September, October, November. So we got 3 to 2.5 months. And yeah, so closing thoughts, I'm skeptical, but I'm pretty excited for this year's Call of Duty. Now, I told myself that if this year's Call of Duty was not running on the IWA engine, like if it just wasn't running on the engine they used in Modern Warfare, then I'm probably not going to play the game as much as I did with Modern Warfare. If you guys don't know, quickly, I am a tryhard with Modern Warfare. I have about probably 50 plus days played on that game. And yeah, that's the only Call of Duty I put more than 6 days. Usually Call of Duty I only put 6 to 7 days in, and this game I just completely destroyed it. So, closing thoughts, I'm pretty excited for this year's title. And I can't wait for Zombies. I can't wait for multiplayer because we got Modern Warfare gunplay in there, and along with the engine and new upgrades. So I'm gonna cut the video short. I did have a previous part of this talking about Zombies, but I'm gonna cut it short. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.